In this video, you will see me debating a Muslim called Noside. This guy is going to try to refute all his Sunni scholars and Rob Christian on the topic Surah Al-An'am, which is chapter 6. According to all the Sunni scholars, the big daddies like Ibn Kathir, Ibn Abbas, Al-Jalalain, Surah Al-An'am chapter 6 is sent down in one sentence in Mecca, accompanied by 70,000 angels. But the fact is that there are 9 Medina ayahs inside this chapter. How is he going to try to refute it? You tell me. Guys, try not to laugh in this debate. Let's see what will happen. Yes.
So, I'm going to answer your question, but I'm going to explain things. I would also like you to watch a video, if you would be courteous enough, since I was courteous enough to watch yours. Okay?
Sure.
Do you remember when you had asked me about the satanic verses?
Yeah, what has that to do with this topic?
Let me explain why it has to do with this topic. That's the point I wanted to explain. When you get into the satanic verses and the video that explains the satanic verses, it explains why different scholars who are considered traditional ulama and actually true scholars can accept different viewpoints on certain things. Okay? Meaning we have the hadith from Bukhari that says something. Right? The hadith in Bukhari is not fully detailed, but it's authentic and sahih. There's another hadith in weaker translations that aren't necessarily sahih, but they're weaker, but there's a few of them put together that some will accept and say, you know, this doesn't contradict Bukhari, but we heard this and we'll accept it as true. Right? Then there's...
What has that to do with this topic? We are talking about Surah Al-An'am chapter 6, that it's sent down as a complete chapter. And then if we study it carefully and we go to people like Al-Jalalain, and as I discussed in the video, Al-Jalalain says in his book, in his tafsir, and I gave you even the source, that 9 ayahs are from the Medina period. So we can conclude that Muslims have corrupted Surah Al-An'am in the Quran. They played with it and they put 9 ayahs from the Medina period, which came much later, 12 years later.
Hold on.
Can you hear me? You're cutting off, man. Abdul stealing the Wi-Fi of his cousin. Let me try to call him back. Stop stealing Wi-Fi, man. Lord of mercy. I think Satan pissed in his microphone or something. Shaitan, oh Shaitan of Islam, you are naughty. Naughty boy. I think he needs to let his mic do some wudu, ablution, and maybe then Shaitan will not affect his problem, right? His Wi-Fi or whatever it is. Oh well, we tried. So guys, this guy has nothing. This guy has no legs to stand on. In our previous video, guys, we proved that in Surah Al-An'am, which is chapter 6, according to all the scholars, it was sent down as one sentence, fi jumla wahida, as one sentence in Mecca. But we find in the same chapter 6 in Surah Al-An'am 9 ayahs that came 12 years later. How is that possible? Well, we have an explanation for that, because Muslims, they played with the Quran and they put Medina ayahs inside a complete Meccan chapter. So we can conclude the Quran has been played with, the Quran has been corrupted by Muslim hands.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Dude, fix your connection.
Oh, can you hear me, Rob? Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Sorry, I ran into a really bad service area,
Ah, okay.
so I lost complete service. I didn't hear anything you said.
Okay.
So
Okay, let me try to explain. Wait, bro, wait. Let me explain myself first, then we can talk further, okay? Here's the thing. I gave you all the sources. All the scholars of Islam, agree that the Surah Al-An'am, which is chapter 6 of the Quran, came as one sentence في جملة واحدة. No, don't say no. Don't say no.
That's one hadith. No.
No, that's not true. That's not. No, it's not true. It's not true. It's not true.
That's one tradition. That's a one.
No,
yes,
no, that's not true.
That's why I said let me finish. Yes.
No, don't say yes.
Every single scholar said it was. No, some.
Even the Shia agree with it. Even the Shia, not only the Sunni.
The Shia agree.
Yes, it does.
But it's not.
Who are you to say no?
Listen, if you listen to any tafsir,
give me
of the surah, they will say they're.
Give me Al-Jalalain. Give me Ibn Kathir. Is Ibn Kathir a liar? Is Al-Jalalain a liar?
No. Okay, I know.
I'm giving you the most respected, highest scholars. What are you talking about?
Can you listen? Can you listen? Can you allow me to speak? I know your point. You already made your point. I know what you're saying. I know your argument. All right? Allow me to respond. I know what you're saying. What I am telling you is there are instances in the tradition and history of Islam where the scholars disagree on details. Okay? Like I said with the satanic verses, the majority opinion is that they were fabricated. They were a lie.
Who told you that? Who told you that? Show me this. Show me where people say Ibn Kathir is a liar about it. Show me that.
About what?
Al-Tabari is a liar. Al-Qurtubi is a liar. Ibn Kathir
about
is a liar.
About the satanic verses?
No. We are not talking about satanic verses. Did you smoke something? We are talking about.
Let me finish my point.
Forget about this. I don't want to hear about the satanic verse. We are talking about a topic.
This is gonna make my point. This is gonna make my point.
No.
That's what I'm trying to say.
No.
In order
don't
to
go to the satanic verses.
You have to listen to me.
I'm talking about apples. Don't talk about tomatoes.
Okay, so then listen to me then. With regards to Surah Al-An'am, it's in part of the tradition. Some people say
who are
that it was all revealed in one night.
Who?
Some of the scholars.
Who?
You think we only have 5 big guys? You name 5.
Give me names. Give me names.
I will. Okay, that's why I said when I have YouTube videos for you to watch, go ahead and watch them.
No, give me names. Give me names that contradict Ibn Kathir, Al-Jalalain, Al-Tabari, Qurtubi. Give me names.
You just said Jalalain didn't say it was revealed. You said
no. I said Jalalain. Even Al-Jalalain agrees that Surah Al-An'am came down as one sentence in one night in Mecca. It's a Mecca surah.
Show me where it says all. No. Show me where it says all of the surah in its entirety completed came down in one night. Show me
I showed it in the video. Did you even watch the video?
No, yes, I did.
No, you didn't. You didn't. Don't say I did. No, you didn't.
Go
watch it. Go watch it. Wait. You go watch it. You go watch it. You go watch it. Listen. You go watch it. Go watch the video.
That's how you interpret it.
No, I didn't. Go watch the video. Go to watch the video and then come back, okay? Because you clearly didn't watch the video.
I sure did.
No, you didn't.
Just because you make a point.
No, you didn't.
But I'm telling you, this is not something that all the scholars say it was revealed in one night. This is part of the tradition. Just like I said, in other parts, some of the traditions
Give me names.
Some of the traditions
Give me names. Is Ibn Kathir a liar?
Okay. No, Ibn Kathir is not a liar. None of these
Okay.
people are liars.
Okay.
Not one of them. And they're allowed to disagree. And they're allowed to disagree.
Who?
That's it. They are allowed to disagree. That's it. It's finished.
No.
When you look at
no,
anyone's
give me
tafsir-
names. You didn't give me names. You're only tap dancing.
You want the names
Here,
of-
I gave you.
What do you want-
I
what do
just
you want
put
the
it in a
names
text.
to-
I
Wait,
put it in
time
a
out.
text.
What do you want names for?
I put it in a text. Read it.
What do you want the names for?
Because why I need the names for? Imagine, guys. I'm going to make
No,
a
no,
claim.
I know
Islam,
this hadith.
Islam
want
has
look- wait, wait, wait.
180,000
Wait,
prophets.
wait, Rob, time out. Rob,
Who
Rob,
agrees
stop.
with me?
What are you looking
Of course,
for
we
names
need
for?
names.
For people who didn't say it was revealed in one night? Is that what you're looking for names for?
What? Come again?
Hello?
Yeah, come again.
What are you looking for names for? For people who say it wasn't revealed all in one night?
Yes, and I want the most
people who
respected
say
ones,
it
not
wasn't a monkey surah.
not these
But
old
what are you
school
looking for?
scumbags.
I don't-
Sorry, the new school scumbags. I want Ibn Kathir. I want Al Jalalain. I want Al Tabari. I want Al Qurtubi. Those big daddies of
What
Islam.
do you want?
Ibn Abbas. Those people.
What do you want? What do you want? What do you
What
want?
I
What do you
want,
them
I
to
want
say?
you to show me from the big daddies of Islam that Surah Al-An'am is not sent down in Mecca in one night as one sentence. في جملة واحدة. في
Okay,
جملة
I will
واحدة.
find you the name and then I will get back to you.
Yeah.
Clearly, we
And
can't
tell
continue
and
this
when you come
conversation.
back, tell me that Ibn Abbas is a liar, the cousin of Muhammad, because
I'm not going to tell you Ibn Abbas.
it is
Why would I
Ibn
tell you
Abbas
is
who
a
said
liar?
it. It is Ibn Abbas.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
The Sheikh
It
of Islam
doesn't
is a
matter.
liar. Yes, it does. Who are you? Who
See,
are you to say
that's-
that? Who
that's
are you to
the
say
point.
that?
This is why. Now, are you done? Are you done?
Yes, you
Tell me
need
when you're
you
done,
need to
and then I'll
refute.
speak.
You need to refute your
No, no.
scholars.
Tell me.
You
me
need
when
to
you're done, and then I'll
refute
speak.
Ibn Abbas.
All right. Tell me when you're done, and then I'll talk.
Yeah, you need
you
to
done?
refute Ibn Abbas. I even put it
Okay,
in the
are you done?
text.
Okay. Are you done?
Go ahead.
Are you done?
Refute Ibn Abbas.
Okay. So you're done. So you're done.
I'm listening.
Okay, Rob. That's the point. See, this is the game that you're playing. If I
Game.
find
I'm
somebody,
playing
you're
a
gonna
game.
say
I'm
Ibn Abbas.
quoting.
No, no, listen,
I'm quoting
listen,
Ibn Abbas,
listen.
and I'm playing a game. Right?
No, listen to what I'm saying. Let me
I'm
finish,
listening.
and then you talk.
I'm listening.
All right? Let me finish.
Yeah.
I promise you, you can respond. Allow me to finish.
Okay.
You quote Ibn Abbas. If I find somebody who believes differently, you're going to say Ibn Abbas was a liar. If I don't find somebody, you're going to say Jalalain is a liar. And that's the game you're trying to play.
Give me one of the
You're-
big
wait, wait,
daddies.
listen.
Listen, okay, give me one of
I
the
am
big
telling
daddies
you,
who
our
refute
big
Ibn
daddies are
Abbas.
allowed to agree, and none of them are liars. All right? I am making that claim.
Are
This
are
is
you
why I
going
brought
to
up
give
the
me
satanic-
one from 1925 when the Quran was written? Are you going to give me one of those?
If I give
So-called
you,
scholars.
let me tell you, if I give you a name, of
I want a
traditional
big daddy.
scholar-
I want a big daddy.
Okay,
Not
if
these
I
new
give you
school
the
guys.
name, wait. If I give you the name, what are you going to do with that name? What are you going to do with it?
I'm
You're gonna
going to
say
see which guy that is. We need to study about him. If this guy is lying or is he agreeing with the main scholars? The big daddies, the old school guys. As you notice, guys, this guy didn't do his homework as he promised to do. So he came to waste my time. Let's see if he's going to do his homework now and come back and try to refute the Arab Christian. Good luck, buddy. Jesus is Lord, Islam is false.